3,000 years ago, ancient metalworkers in the Caucasus thought they were just making copper. But by accident, they may have unlocked something much bigger, the key to the Iron Age. A new study shows how a simple experiment with iron-rich rocks set humanity on the path to armies, empires, and the skyscrapers we live in today. Before the Iron Age, the world was in the Bronze Age. Tools, weapons, and ornaments were made from copper mixed with tin, but bronze was expensive and tin was rare. Iron, on the other hand, was everywhere, in the very ground beneath people's feet. But there was a problem. No one knew how to extract it from ore. The only iron people had came from meteorites, literally space rocks, making it more precious than gold. That all changed when metalworkers in southern Georgia started experimenting. Archaeologists re-examined a 3,000-year-old copper workshop called Kvemo Bolnici. Inside, they found piles of hematite, that's iron oxide, and waste slag from smelting. For decades, researchers thought this was one of the world's first iron smelting sites. But new analysis reveals something surprising. These workers weren't smelting iron at all. They were using iron oxide to boost copper yields. In other words, they were experimenting with iron-rich rocks as a helper in the furnace. And in the process, they stumbled onto the chemistry that would one day make iron smelting possible. This experiment may sound small, but it changed the world. By treating iron-bearing rocks as a tool, these copper smelters accidentally set the stage for extracting iron itself. Iron is abundant, far more than copper or tin. Once humans cracked the code, they could build stronger weapons, tougher tools, and larger structures. From the iron-wielding armies of Assyria and Rome to the railroads of the Industrial Revolution, this single discovery reshaped human history. Dr. Nathaniel Erb Satullo from Cranfield University calls this site evidence of intentional use of iron in copper smelting. Think about it. These ancient smelters weren't scientists in lab coats, but they were experimenters, testing new rocks, new methods, new ideas. And the clue to all this? Waste slag. Ugly, lumpy leftovers from the furnace. What looked like trash turned out to be a time capsule of innovation. The shift to the Iron Age wasn't instant. It took centuries of trial, error, and learning. But this site in Georgia shows us the exact bridge between bronze and iron, where curiosity sparked one of history's greatest technological revolutions. It's a reminder that sometimes the most important discoveries come not from a plan, but from accidents driven by curiosity. So next time you see a skyscraper, a railroad, or even just a cast iron skillet, remember, it all traces back to ancient copper workers tinkering with rocks in a furnace. What do you think? Was this humanity's most important happy accident? Let me know in the comments. And if you love seeing how ancient discoveries shaped our modern world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the science of history.